Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Kebablord here, and we are playing Anno 1800, and well, as already announced in the last episode, in this episode we are going to rebuild the Arctic region to make sure everything is more efficient and so on.
Show me the proceeds.
We have here several different cities. I need to specialize here a little bit. Also rebuild a little bit differently, but I'm pretty sure we can handle that. I'm very optimistic. So, time to go to the old world and see if we not the old world. Time to go to Cape Trelawney.
You've got the credentials.
Let's see if we got something new.
The people
That one
celebrate
is
your
new.
leadership.
Okay, we can complete an entire set. A set that I haven't started anywhere yet. But if I build now a new museum...
Guilty until you prove yourself innocent.
Oh, wait a second.
You broke the key off in the lock.
Ah, here we have the right to remain
Seductive
active.
charms bury my
Street range of
desk.
the palace. Superior specialists replace the regular ones in your city. I see, otherwise we could just save a little bit. But that also means I can actually get rid of that little botanical garden and replace it with a museum. Construction area blocked by a couple of trees, yeah. So, and here we can now put in all the Tula relics.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Whenever I want to do something. Affects all carpentry works and window makers. Provides electricity, occasionally produces extra wood veneers. Yeah, I could have needed that earlier before I was restructuring my entire industry. But okay, so Tula relics. Of course that one. So, what do we get here? Thematic exhibitions, plus 20. Increased attractiveness for cultural items that belong to Taiga, Forest, Polar Circle, Arctic Tundra. Okay. Well, at least our people now got something to explore. One more set completed.
We need to invest now.
So, storage for goulash could be higher. But that is really of secondary priority now. First we need to buy
Act not
items.
for yourself, but for the community. Light path plotted. Let us trade. Maneuvering. We share what we have.
Bring her around.
When the ice breaks, I want you there with me.
So we are definitely going to have more than enough items.
We share what we have.
Begin the turn.
I totally
When
forgot
the
that
ice
all of you are
breaks,
loaded with
I want you
resources.
there with me.
Battle path set. Waste nothing. Pumping
Again
smoke,
with all these
Admiral.
items.
One final look.
Things are going to be a bit easier.
Let us pray. On course.
And of course among all these
Waste
items we are going to
nothing.
have duplicates.
Crowds from far and wide. Battle path set.
Ceasefire has ended. Your harbor is under attack.
It's rare we leave any alive. I've made better deals with sea.
We value iron.
How could I possibly refuse? A champion of civil rights?
Yeah, let's see if I can get them all to 100.
Come
Maybe
on,
before I
it's
kill
we
them I should
share
trade
what
with them.
we have.
And see if there comes anything interesting out of it. So that
Battle
should
cruiser on
now
the
be
wall
enough
back.
items.
Fleet en route.
I think we have enough of that for a while.
Ship constructed.
Props are spinning. Altitude stable.
Dun, dun, dun. We are getting all those items.
Workforce shortage.
Airship.
Workforce shortage.
Yeah, one day I'm going to fix that. One day.
Hovering.
Battle deck to attention.
Pumping smoke, Admiral.
Bring her around.
Engines underway.
HMS Angry Wrath. Such is...
A bold new expedition, Admiral.
Dirigibbling.
I've got enough of your expeditions for now.
About time we
reporting in.
toasted to profit. Battle path set.
Okay then, so let's take a look. Not
Oh,
really a word,
this
but
is some scrap from William Perry's failed expedition. Still good for a lot of things. I bet there's more scrap out there from all the other failed expeditions. Tally-ho!
Workforce shortage.
I don't think there's anything new about that.
It's a phenomenon.
Workforce shortage.
Workforce shortage. No, not really.
Airship.
Fleet moving in convoy.
Okay then, now comes the big moment of truth.
Your people are miserable. Your people are miserable.
Okay
I
then,
hereby inaugurate this.
let's see how this is going to be. So we are going to have one here in the coastal area. question is, how are we going to do all of that? So we have... So we are going to need a small warehouse here. Ah, darn it. But okay, now I know how we can go with this.
Workforce shortage.
I'm simply going here with
The
the,
festival has ended.
let's say, classic layout.
Oh, I'm glad of the heaters, ugly though they be.
Your city has grown uglier.
Okay, so what do you guys need? You need pemmican and oil lamps. You need for whaling station productivity plus 40, workforce negative 50. So whaling stations are now also producing goose feathers. Productivity plus 35%, so we get here a heavy increase. By the way, how many goose feathers are we now producing here? 1. Wow. So dangerous that heaters have only such a low range. And it's also interesting to see that in the exact moment where I want to build that little ranger station, I get an issue with a plague. Or with a flu in this case.
I hope we do no harm to the Arctic by room.
So in the main we can build here post office. So in that way we should now be able to get things covered. I just wish the canteen had a larger range. Low heat, okay, you're outside of the range of a heater.
Workforce shortage.
Finally, it's over. What do we get?
That is a very good question, so time to go back to Kebablord and see what we get.
My grandchildren always ask for these.
Of
We're in the
course, we get
presence of a
nothing new.
virtuoso.
Arm puncturing pioneer, yeah, also not interesting. So, time to go back to the Arctic.
Workforce shortage. Workforce shortage.
So what can we get here for the caribou hunting cabin? First of all that.
we're trying to stay close and keep each other warm.
Don't worry, don't worry. You'll
Just,
get the warmth that you
no-
need.
I could simply go to press.
I want to see to how much productivity you're getting.
Workforce shortage.
That's now starting to look really good.
The ribbon is cut. They're streaming in.
Oh, would you look at that? We are running out of timber.
On course.
Don't trust me? It's the other way around.
So, and of course the heater needs a source.
Some of us have to live by the sword. Are you finally embracing a just cause?
Because everyone knows a true pirate.
Every little bit could make it. I don't know if I'm...
So in the end, this should already do the trick. I don't really think we need to make the city any bigger.
I'm warm enough.
Maybe here in the back a little.
The doors are shut. Where are the proceeds?
So So, and you can get that from there, so everything is fine. Good.
I have every right to have high expectations.
What do we get here? Of course, nothing new.
Which basket for all our eggs?
So I'm actually quite happy with how this is now turning out.
We'll have to stop until we have more stuff.
We might actually have a few too many whaling stations. So this here will be our production area. Where we work with our pemmican cookhouses. Okay, the pemmican cookhouse is also producing oil
A
lamps,
momentous
right?
occasion.
So that should definitely be enough pemmican. We might even need another whaler. And people are getting also their oil lamps. Isn't that great? So the next thing they want is sleeping bags. For that they need seal hunting. Missing fertility here, but we have for that the area
Your
down
people
here.
are miserable.
And of course we need coal.
Your people are miserable. Your people are miserable.
So how much coal do we actually need? Oh, 18.
Airship.
That is just mean. Okay, let's see what we can do about that. I mean, in Cape
How
Trelawney.
thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Are we even producing coal here on this island? Yeah, we are. We are probably also full. Yep. So routes, trade route, trade route. 20 coal from here to King William Island. For that we get the coal 1.
spinning.
Maybe you should also just get a coal island here.
They've had their fun. Let's have ours.
They've had their fun? Do you mean I'm getting awesome stuff?
They'd go for a song at auction.
You know, some different assets would be nice.
I feel a certain joie de vivre.
It's all prepared.
Yeah, here, everything prepared. Good. I have no items that affect the charcoal kin. That, honestly, is severely disappointing. But okay, so people want now sleeping
Warmth in the
bags, right?
canopies.
So we already got our seals, so we can go for goose farms. So back here we have our animal farm. So now we need stuff for the goose.
I hereby
For the geese.
inaugurate this cooperative.
Let's see how well that works.
My
Waiting course.
Okay, you are now the coal too.
Seductive charts, bury my dead. Alas, my bowels. Ideally, one should keep one's promises.
So, but if we had enough, we would get here 3. That is of course way more than we need. So that should be enough. Oh, of course, we are running out of timber again. Good thing I brought some with me.
The doors are shut. Where are the proceeds?
Parka factory and sleeping bag factory.
We like to think independently.
Yeah, nobody has an issue with that. Why are you always saying, always making it a topic? So that should be enough sleeping bags.
The people celebrate your leadership.
We've run low.
Bit
Sound
for
we
you.
definitely got
Shout
more
for
than
me.
enough caribou meat, so that is on the good side.
Not frozen solid yet.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Awaiting course. Dirigibly.
Looks like I have to transport more timber, not tinder. Oh my god.
We're in the
So,
presence of a virtuoso.
Motion approved.
and do we get something new? Nope, same old stuff as beforehand.
I advise you to pick on
The spectacle of the decade.
Yeah, for that it happens quite often, my friend. Okay. Why did I go back here again? I don't even know that anymore. I mean, I've sent the ships now. Oh, and look at that. We are now positive on workforce with ease. Seems like our little stuff is already having its effects. Very soon I can give them parkas and they will be happy. Alright, yeah, I wanted to increase the amount of influence that we have. I need to be a bit careful that with that I'm not shooting myself in the knee.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Crowds from far and wide.
Ship constructed.
Now I have a bit more again. In the end I will have to check all our production. Okay, so you guys want parkases. Or parkas, or whatever. Oh, apparently they are not negatively affecting each other. Okay, how many parkers do we need? One. Yeah, sure, one.
Not too many
We're
changes,
definitely
I hope.
going to have more.
Oh, impeccable timing, as always.
Now with that, you should already be getting some production boons.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Yeah,
An
that was
explosion
apparently quite a
in
big
one of your
boom.
factories.
But good thing I have quite a bit of fire watches there.
The fire left ruins behind.
Yeah, which have been removed completely again. So you want parkers, and for that you also need seal skin, okay. But I can't really build because we are lacking some timber. So you go to the Arctic. You go to the
People
Arctic.
celebrate your leadership.
And you go to the Arctic as well.
I can't believe I'm really here.
They've had their fun. Let's have ours. My grandchildren always ask for these.
Not
Where are
that
the
bad.
best margins?
Pretty sure there's more possible.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
These fabled lands exist after all.
Altitude stable.
Yeah, but increasing the seal hunting production will be quite easy, actually.
Flight path plotted.
So, you go
Your ship
away.
has
I don't
returned
want to
from
have
its
anything
voyage.
to do with you.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
A prime hunting cabin, yeah.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Watch your step.
So now we should have enough for unlocking the husky sleds. For you as a need, yeah.
And the warehouse?
I hereby inaugurate this cooperative.
Okay, so and here we can now go for husky sled production and everything else.
The people celebrate your leadership. The festival has ended. Your city has grown uglier.
So how many huskies are we now producing? 1. I honestly hope for more with all these items in effect. And how many now? 3? No, it's still 2. But still more than we need.
The festival has ended.
So I guess that is good. Now, what do we need here? We need wood. We need wood and another husky. Husky farm, okay.
The people celebrate your leadership. Workforce shortage. How about a cup of coffee? You've been playing for 2 hours.
No, no cup of
Exhibits
coffee for
under
me.
wraps. Show me the proceeds.
Yeah, that's all looking quite good.
Further delays. I'll have to recalibrate it first.
So that should work. Yeah, it definitely does. Now I need to make sure that we have enough seal skin.
Hovering. Ready.
So you can already go over here. In the end, I just need to place one building and fill it with items.
Waiting course.
Okay, 3 items for our sealskin stuff. So seal
Little
hunting
fish
dog.
are careful who they swim with. We don't have to deal on paper. Now that has promise.
Yeah, that should save some workforce.
Conducting escort.
One final look.
And because everything has to have its own window.
Dapper. I've got more. Every little bit could make it.
Volatile, vengeful. Fine. We'll talk.
Altitude stable.
So now with all these 3 inserted, yeah, we get 12. Plus the 2 we get from King William Island, that means 13 out of 11. That is a good deal.
Ceasefire has ended.
So now there's only one thing that is halfway concerning me, and that is oil.
Ship under attack.
It's rare we leave any alive.
So now we also have our oil lamp production here. Yeah. It all seems about right. Good numbers, good production. Still a bit of space left. I see, you also need oil lamps and pemmican. But that is at an acceptable rate. Especially pemmican, we are heavily overproducing. So in the end, the items were not even that necessary unless we get one island per production. Would heavily specialize.
Hold the crane.
Yeah, you can all go back to Cape Trelawney.
Hovering.
As well as you guys.
Ready.
And I hope there would be more for us to do.
Temperature is bearable.
But yeah, as you can see, the technicians are quite comfortable. That was in the end all a little bit easier
Coming here was a dream.
than I originally thought.
We'll have to stop until...
And it also looks now a bit more structured, so it's time to take a thumbnail. Yeah. So, that's it. We rebuilt the Arctic. There's not that much more we can do in the game. Aside from grind and maybe do
Your ship
quests.
has returned from its voyage.
Stuff like that.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
But yeah,
Fine.
I hope you enjoyed
We'll
it.
top up the-
I actually did. I really like the Arctic. I
Your
just
ship
wish
has
there would be
returned
more
from
to
its
do in
voyage.
here. I slowly need to start checking here in Cape Trelawney if we are going completely overkill on our resources. Yeah, for example, cigars, we are not producing enough anymore. So there is a little bit we might want to fix. Oh, sewing machines as well.
The festival has ended.
Yeah, producing twin. Okay, we are consuming them somewhere else, probably in the old world. But not here. Ah, I forgot. Yeah, the new world is also consuming sewing machines and everything. Okay, that explains it. But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, then please consider giving this video a thumbs up. It's always a great feedback for me, makes me happy. You know the rest. And yeah, if you have any feedback, questions and whatsoever, then just type it down in the comments. I will make sure to read it. Of course, you can also approach me and the rest of the community directly if you join our community Discord, for which you will find the invitation in the video description down below. Aside from that, always, if you want to get notified whenever I upload something new, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and that notifications are activated. And with that, I say goodbye for today, and I bid you a nice rest of the week. Bye bye!